Good morning, everybody. Alright, today is Friday, December 9th. Current time is 6:11. First, it's time to make our delivery at the Sam's Club Distribution Center, also known as the Walmart DC in Colton. Yeah, you guys have seen me there many times before. We're there all the time. I'm usually there for pickups, sometimes for deliveries too. Much more often than not for pickups. This particular case will be a delivery. This will be that load of chicken that I picked up in Brownsville, Alabama. You might have seen that in my video about whether bone marrow biopsies actually hurt. That was what the title was. You can also use the hashtags, hashtag Tyson Foods, whatever, or Brownsville, or Alabama, whatever, or, all of those should lead you to that video if you haven't seen it already. Anyway, we're on southbound 215 in San Bernardino, California. We just started right there at the 210 interchange. All right, I want to first talk about, what are some of the things, some of the videos that I have that I will be working on. And you guys can add in the comments section or whatever, perhaps which one you might have the most interest in watching first, that is not related to pickup and delivery. And there's a couple other ones that I'll talk about in conjunction with the pickup or delivery video. So the ones that I'm going to, why is my truck not slowing down or trying to slow down? So I'm only 1.3 seconds behind these guys, and my cruise is set at 55, but my truck wanted to do 62, and it's like, adaptive cruise, hello? Why are you not doing your job? It's supposed to be keeping me within 5 miles an hour of my set speed, too. Yeah, that's one of the things that, adaptive cruise can be really nice at times, but other times, like right there, it just drives me nuts. I'm expecting it to do its job, and it doesn't. Anyway, let me slide over one more lane if it's safe. Yeah, I think we're good there. Okay, so 2 videos that I will work on that will require me to be not driving and do more of a illustrative kind of thing or demo kind of thing. One will be, this is a suggestion that was given to me by a new JCT driver recently who watches my channel. I think he said he just started with JCT about 5 weeks ago. He and I were talking about fuel management stuff. So, also, on that topic there, he is one of several people who've mentioned recently that they had the impression that they could only get their tractor fuel from Pilot, Flying J, and Love's locations. I don't know if they're getting the wrong information from our orientation person, or if they're just misunderstanding that particular part of it, because reefer fuel specifically, we can only get at Pilot, Flying J, and Love's. Tractor fuel, you can get anywhere you want to get your tractor fuel from. If you're going to use your EFS card, I recommend you use the WEX card control app, and that'll tell you, that's one of the options there. You can use the fuel search feature on there to find stations along your route that might have the best fuel prices for you, and which also accept the EFS card. Yeah, if your EFS card works, if they accept EFS at all, then your card can be used there for your tractor fuel, tractor and DEF. Reefer, like I said, only Pilot, Flying J, and Loves for JCT. All right, but we were also talking about fuel management and stuff, like a little bit of an expectation. There should have been a little bit more take-home pay than there was. So I went over the numbers with them. We'll probably discuss that I'll go into a little bit more detail, not personal detail on this stuff, but just his numbers, like how many miles he got paid for, and all of his fuel purchases, and I'll kind of explain some things there when it gets to that point, when we do that video. But that'll be kind of one of the things we'll be covering is fuel management. You better stay back. There we go. Yeah, I was worried about this Jeep or whatever that guy is back there going too fast. Now we're about on to that. We're about to get on 10 West here in a second. Don't try to go around me, dude. There's no lane there. Stupid. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go into, I'm going to do a video that's more specific to fuel management, and I'll have to use my spreadsheet and kind of do some, you know, illustrative stuff on there, I guess, with my spreadsheet or whatnot, to kind of help explain things, or also maybe some screen capture stuff on my phone through either the Wex Card Control app, or also another app that another driver in our JCT Facebook group, or one of our groups, actually pointed me out to, called Fuelbook. So we'll talk about that as well whenever that video does come. You getting on eastbound, or you staying there? Yeah, you're getting on eastbound. Okay. All right, and the other one, the other suggestion that he had made on maybe a video to do would be if I could show you how to start a spreadsheet for you. I like to manage your. And you got this knucklehead flying through. Okay, a spreadsheet to manage your, you know, whatever, whether it's your fuel expenses, if you're a lease or owner op. You just want to have a journal, like a log of every pickup, delivery, or swap, or drop, or whatever it is you do, something along that line. You know, a lot of people don't have expertise in Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets, so yeah, I understand that. I have years of experience working with Excel from aircraft maintenance. That's you know, believe it or not, I worked with Excel a lot in the Air Force, so that's where I learned a lot, and you know, just kind of tinkered with it. Had programming, you know, C++ class I took in college that actually helped me even more with working with Excel formulas and stuff. But so that'll be another video. So between the fuel management strategies or whatever, and the spreadsheet, you know, intro to like how to set up a spreadsheet for your trucking kind of video, let me know which one you guys might want to watch first, if you have an interest in either of those, and and whatever gets more votes I can prioritize, let's work on that first. Also, have a couple other things I do want to eventually talk about that I can do in conjunction with a pickup and delivery video. Can't do it on this one, obviously, because getting off at Rancho Avenue now, which is my exit that I like to use. Not the only way into the customer here, but it is the way I choose to go. Alright, so we got green light here. Will it stay green though? I still got 10 minutes left before this is actually works out great for me, because I still have 10 minutes left before I can check in. I have a 07:30 appointment time, and it's 06:20 right now, so, and I can't check in more than an hour early, so I think this will work out great. Alright, we got ourselves a green light now. Actually, I was kind of hoping that light would stay red a little bit longer to give me just a little bit more time to work with, but this hour, when we get over to the DC, it's a pretty good chance there'll be a long line of trucks trying to check in and deliver at the same time anyway. So, I don't know, because I've seen there sometimes be a long line there. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so anyway, a couple other things I'll eventually talk about. on future, on the near-term future pickup delivery video. One would be clock management strategies, as far as more in the sense of what works for you might not work for me, what works for me might not work for you, and we'll go into more detail on that later on. Like I said, a different video, different time. Also, another one I want to talk about is unusually placed waste. I wouldn't say unusually, but maybe poorly placed waste stations. Waste stations that are in locations that are in maybe not so well chosen places. And there's at least a few of them that I have in mind, and that I'll talk about when we get to that point. That truck's making a left turn. He's way past the limit line. No, he's making a right turn, isn't he? Yeah, he's making a right. Okay. I was like, he's way past the limit line if he's making a left turn. Alright, make our turn here, and then just a couple more miles away here. Actually, we should be able to get in line there right at the right time. Hopefully just not much of a line of trucks there. Alright, another one I want to talk about on a future video is going to be about a topic I just saw get brought up yesterday on Reddit. So you guys who have Reddit accounts, whatever, or use Reddit, maybe you saw that discussion. I didn't really go into I think I only saw the original post and just a little bit. I didn't see comments on it, but someone had brought up the topic of what were some of your best OS&D rejects, basically. Or basically, OS&D is overage, shortage, and damage. And what's the the driver wanted to know what was some of the best product that you ended up delivering to a place that got refused by the receiver, and you were told maybe your dispatch or your OS&D, your claims, whatever, people told you could keep or discard. That's definitely one of the perks with doing reefer freight. There's plenty I can talk about with that. Now, I don't know if I have a best, but there's been several cases where I have where I've been able to take product home. So that'll be another one there. Alright, that said, let's focus now on getting to the receiver here. We're only, we got this one light here. It might turn red on me because this, I figured that JB Hunt truck right there was going to make it turn on me. Yeah, that's alright. I'm going to burn a little bit of time here. Even if it's just a minute or two, it's all I need. Might help me out here. Alright, we're just one more block away now. The very next light will be Miguel Bustamante Parkway. We'll be making a left turn onto it. And then the second driveway on the right will be the truck entrance to Walmart. Walmart, Sam's Club, Lineage Logistics, all the same. I'm going to hug the middle lane here, the center turn lane here, because cars have a really bad tendency to try to pass you here on whether it's on the right or the left, and I need to make a left coming up, so I want to protect this side, prevent them from trying to pass me on the left. Now if you come here, right over here where these trucks are parked, that is about one of the only places, this area right here is one of the only spots along the street where you can park without really any risk of getting ticketed by Colton PD. If you park here on Miguel Bustamante Parkway, and everybody does it, but I've come here many times, both when I ran Walmart Dedicated and as a JCT driver. Now mind you, that is well over about a good 5.5 years of coming here. I ran Walmart Dedicated for 9 months out of this same DC, and then I've been with JCT over 4.5 years now, getting closer to March will be 5 years. Alright, looks like a typical case of drivers not knowing you can use both lanes. Actually, no, they are using both lanes. I'm so used to drivers coming in here and thinking they can only use one lane or the other, though. Alright guys, we have a door assignment. Door 127. Took a whole 30 minutes. 30 minutes just to get from where I was at to getting checked in. And the guy over there in the other lane actually got up to the thing before I did, and he's still sitting there waiting. I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess the guy who checked me in is just faster than the person who was checking him in. I don't know. 127 is going to be about 10 doors past the office that I'm going to be checking in at. Guys, it's going to be a tighter lane here, but there is room between the doors, so that trailer sticking out there is going to concern me, because that's going to be somewhere in the same ballpark as where I'm going to be docking in at. So, no, it's actually, we're going to go a little further down. Let me get my doors open now. Alright, so right here, directly to my left, is where I'm going to be checking in at. Looks like we're good here. 118 is the first dock door past it. I think it'll be next to this, or no. Ah, crap. There's a drop trailer in door 127. Alright, let me get my doors shut. I'm going to get moved down the road, down the lane. I'll bring my bills back over here and tell them that my assigned door is occupied by a drop trailer. What is going on over here? Alright, so I'll just park over here. Let me get my doors shut, and then actually, you know what, I'll come over here. We'll just back it up to over here, and then get my doors shut, and then go walk my bills up to the office. Hopefully there's enough room there for me to get my doors shut. Otherwise, anyway, whatever the case, whenever I'm able to get docked in, we'll go ahead and continue this. Alright guys, it is 7:48 and I was told that my door is now open, so check it out. Still going to be docking into door 127. Just got to find out if they actually pulled the trailer out of it. Yeah, I told her, when I checked in, I told her, hey, my assigned door is occupied. And I even made, I'm pretty sure she got the understanding that the door was occupied and that I was not actually in it. And then she said, yeah, because she even said that she would call me when the door was available, whatever. But then she was kind of saying it in a way like there was like I didn't have an assigned dock door and I was just waiting for one to become available or something. But it's like, no, it's she called me up and said, yeah, you were assigned to door 127. I'm like, yeah, I know that, but it was occupied by a Walmart drop trailer. All right, there's a bunch of trucks. Yeah, it definitely is vacant. I'm gonna get turned around. There's too many trucks here as well for me to, I can't even try to blindside in because, actually I'm not even going to be able to dock in because all these trucks are parking where they're not supposed to be parking. Going a clusterfuck. No. Got the guy back there trying to pull out or whatever he's doing, and then this guy also trying to dock in, and hopefully that red Freightliner is not going to be in his way. That Freightliner driver really needs to be further over. Stanford needs to back up. See, he's not leaving this guy enough room to work with to do his docking, and that's what you call a dickhead move there. Alright, what are we doing now? I'm sorry. I thought he would. I didn't know he was going to pull forward. This place is going to be a serious clusterfuck trying to get in, trying to get through here. This is why they changed their setup here so that it's mostly one way as much as you can. Used to be two-way here where trucks would come through here trying to get out of here as well, and that's why they ended up moving the exit to the other gate, so it wouldn't have as big a log jam trying to get in and out of here. I don't know. This is no. This is the guy who was just trying to dock in, I think. I'm gonna get my doors open while I'm waiting anyway. Which truck are you? This one right here with the no four-ways? Okay. The one here with the no four-ways?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to get over to 127 myself.
Yeah, I'm really ass right now. They're all on lunch.
Yeah, I got here earlier and there was a Walmart drop trailer in my assigned door, so I had to park and wait.
Can you back up to here? I might be able to get that.
Yeah, if this guy gets room, I can actually go by. Damn it. $127.
Okay, so you go front. All right, I'll let you go behind him so I can back up the window. He'll go 115.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of this guy's way too.
No, he's backing up. He's going to run away.
Yeah.
Go behind him and get out.
Cool, appreciate it. Alright, great, now this guy's gonna fit my setup. What a pain in the ass. I don't know if I'll be able to set up so well with this. Let's see where this guy's going. Anybody else? Where's Stanford going? Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna have to start my setup further over than I normally would because of this this guy being here. So definitely not a perfect backing, but it was a screwed up setup in the first place. I want to get a little bit. I wanted the trailer to keep angling toward the door, but I don't want to be so far off that I become a risk of hitting this other guy either. So that's why I ended up doing that. Gotta watch his front end too. No, I'm gonna run out of room here. Come on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out of room. Yeah. Just trying to get my tandems at least in the ballpark. Now I should be all right. think we're good. Look like that. I'm gonna end up running over that chain there. We'll go for the wheel shock. Alright. So now we'll get disconnected from my trailer, and then we'll pull forward, and we'll have some more for you when we're docking out. Alright guys, we are done unloading here. It's about 10:15 local time. We'll pull away from the door just far enough where I can double check that I got my my load lock back and that it really is empty. Should be empty, just want to confirm it. Alright guys, we are ready to go, but I don't know if I'll be able to get out of the door. This guy's not paying attention. I'd like to get by, but I'll get out of here, but this guy's busy looking down at his phone or Qualcomm or something, and there's two more guys trying following him. Yeah, he's playing with his phone. We'll just wait for this last truck. There's nobody after this guy behind Sierra England, so it might be alright.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Alright, now this guy docking in next to me is trying to get in, so... Oh my god. Sooner or later I'll get out of here. Fucking madhouse though, that's for sure. Let's make sure he's not gonna pull forward. Alright, yeah, he's good. Heavy winner. Alright, so no us and these at all. We'll just get the hell out of here. Oh, shit. He's trying to back in behind. Oh, right. That should have been a huge clue what he was doing, though. I was just busy looking elsewhere and like, oh, wait a minute. I just saw him do that, and then he's in position to back into a hole, so I knew there was like, whoa, something not right here. That's where you gotta have your head on a swivel here, guys. Alright. If I would ever get a move over a little further, I would have been able to go through a little sooner. This guy's getting rid of pull forward, looks like. No, he's getting out to probably open his doors or something. Alright. Definitely warmed up here. It's 81 degrees now. Actually, when I first started the truck back up, it was saying 89. But yeah, it says 81 now. It's definitely on the warm side. Yeah, he's turning. Get plenty of space so he can maneuver as soon as he can. As a reminder, when you're leaving, it's yeah, both of these are fair game, both lanes. Let's go ahead and come over on this side. Both of them are getting ready to leave at the same time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I need to turn my side guard off. I keep seeing that amber light, that triangle on my A-pillar light up, like it, because it thinks there's something over there, but there's nothing there, and I can worry about it myself. I don't need your help. Alright guys, let's get going here. So the plan for here is to go get my reefer unit filled back up. I've already filled out the macro I need so I can get it filled up over here at Rialto Travel Center right around the corner. After we get done with that, or after I get done with that actually, I'm going to head up to the I-10 truck stop and get my trailer washed out and then take it back to our drop yard. Maybe just in case you guys are not familiar with the I-10 truck wash, I might go ahead and get up there first and then empty. I mean, maybe call it a day there. I'll kind of maybe cut right to the chase there so you can kind of see how that whole process is. And if there are trucks already in the wash bays over there, there's actually a way you can line yourself up. Not in the wash bays, just for washout. All said and done though, I was, in the dock door for just over 2 hours. Not too bad. You gonna stay green for me, light? Yes. Alright, for first timers on, of course I do these Walmart, Colton, whatever loads all the time, but always somebody watching who's never been there before and maybe is just trying to get intel on there. I mentioned where you can park on the streets. I said if you park on Agua Mansa, you're at risk of a ticket. Just be careful. I actually have seen Colton PD give tickets for people parking there too. It doesn't happen all the time, but you put yourself at risk. The truck stop that I'm going to get my fuel at here is another place you can park if there's any open spots. The Farmer Boys restaurant right across the street from where I'm going to get my reefer fuel. That's also another spot. What are we doing? Alright, you know what, on second thought, this is going to probably drag on, and it's not really much else I really want to be talking about right now, so how about I just go ahead and call this video a day here. It kind of helps keep the length of video reasonable as well. Alright, so, yeah, that's the plan. I'll be taking it to the drop yard, and then take a couple days off, whatever, and then maybe celebrate my wife's birthday with her, and then get back on the road. Alright, otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thanks for hanging out. what will be coming up next will probably be another things I see while trucking type video or something along that line. I do have footage I need to clear off the hard drive. So yeah, I'll probably focus on that if I have time, whatever. Work on one of those, get it posted for you, and then sooner or later end up picking up a reload. Probably end up right back over here in Colton for that reload. Who knows? We'll see what happens then, though. Alright, this guy's changing his mind. Let's... Come on. Now you don't want to go. Come on, dude. I just signaled for you to come on over. Alright, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna let you all go. Let's keep this intersection clear. Don't run into me. Alright. Yeah, I don't think this guy behind me was expecting me to do this, but like, what part of don't block intersections don't people get? This happens all the time at my house, too, with trying to get onto Enterprise from Nisqually Road over in Victorville by my house. And people trying to get into Church and Dwight are all, truckers trying to get into Church and Dwight are always blocking the intersection. Guys, leave the intersections and driveways open, okay? Try to remember that. Alright, anyways, you all have a great day. We'll see you all next time. Alright, we'll see you later.